What is up, guys? RySome here, and welcome back to Space Engineers. Now, I've been messing around a little bit in creative mode today, and I've built a contraption. But before we show it off and everything, I just wanted to say, if you guys don't know what this game is, click the link on screen or the annotation on screen now to go see my original intro video on it, or you can also click the other link to go see my video I did on it last week on some drones and stuff. It was pretty cool. You guys should check it out. But we're gonna hop right in here, and I've been messing around in creative, and I built a sort of mining contraption. So this is a large ship, and I unofficially call it the Bumblebee, although I don't really have an official name for it. And it is a mining ship, and I've designed it so that it can latch onto asteroids in the front here using these 4 landing gear and drill into it. But you're probably wondering, how do these drills reach past these landing gear? And it's a very simple explanation, and I think it would best be defined, or it would be best for me to give you a demonstration. So I'm just gonna hop into my ship here, and this is the inside view. Since this is a utility ship, I didn't really try to make it too pretty, although I think it still has a nice aesthetic look to it. Yeah, it has tons of thrusters on it to counteract all the movement of the drills, excuse me. So that is a plus. But if I pull up my menu here, I can actually access all of my stuff for this ship. And before I start, I actually have to drag these down because I did a little tweaking before it started, or the video started, and I forgot to add these back, so I just gotta add these back. Alright, so to begin with, the first thing you gotta do is find an asteroid. And this asteroid is perfect because it has a lot of flatter kind of areas. So I'm going to be using this one for example today, but I have tested it out on some other types of asteroids that have more rocky terrain, and it does work fine. So if you guys do want to try this for yourself, I will most likely put it up on the Steam Workshop so you guys can check this out. Alright, so I've got 3 landing gear on, and there we've got 4. So now I can lock it. Oh, hold on. Let's get 4. Okay, there we go. Now it's locked into place and everything, and it's ready to be used. So the first step of using it is to check all the systems to make sure they're working. And I don't know if you guys can tell, but right in the bottom right of my screen, there is another landing gear that is holding all the drills in place. So that is unlocked with the 4 key by pressing 4, and locked by pressing 3. So if I unlock that, I can now operate this piston arm that I've set up in order to push the actual drills through the surface of the asteroid, excuse me. So I'm gonna go ahead and spin up the drill, and actually I'll push it forward a little bit first. There you go, it's going forward, and then I'll start spinning it up. Alright, there we go. And it might get a little loud, so I'm gonna turn it down, the in-game audio. There we go. Maybe a little bit more. Okay, there we go. So if I exit the vehicle here, I'm going to go take a closer look at this. And actually, before we do that, I want to put on some fancy stuff that I add to this ship. If I hit 7, I've got my warning lights. Oh, explosions. I know what happened. I'll explain that in a minute. But I've got all my other stuff too. So if I pop out, I don't know. Yeah, this is the only problem I have with this ship. It tends to do this thing. Yeah, and explode randomly. And the explosions don't even actually damage the ship. It's just really strange. I don't understand. But the piston arm tends to wig out like this, and I don't know, it's just going crazy. But it's never actually done any damage to the ship. It's really strange, so I'm just gonna ignore it for now. I think it's more of a kind of graphical glitch. Yeah, and then it kind of stops. But anyways, I think you guys get the gist of how this works. It just pushes through the asteroid, and as it does that, it mines out a very large cavity. So I'm going to go up and actually stop this and retract the arm so we can check out what it's done. And keep in mind, this is a prototype, so I've been working on it for pretty much just today. So I'm going to kill the drills and start to reel this guy back in. We can watch them come back in too. And there we go. And also, I've been losing thrusters. I had another thruster here, and I just don't know what keeps happening to it. They just keep disappearing, and I don't have thruster damage on or anything, so I don't think it's that. But I just don't know why they're disappearing, and everything else stays perfectly fine. But yeah, we'll let it retract, and then we'll inspect the cave. So usually, I tried to design it so it would be sturdy, but as you can see, it did curve a little bit, so the cave is going to be a little bit curved, or the cavity it mined out, but that's not really that big of a deal. I made it more as kind of a resource gathering ship than anything. Stay away from those thrusters so they don't kill me. But yeah, it's going to retract back in, and we're going to check out this hole it's made. Alright, so let me get in here. And yeah. So, I mean, this is a pretty big spot. If I zoom out, you can see it's several engineers tall. It has to be at least 5 blocks tall, or 5 large blocks. Yeah, it's 5 by 5. So that's 2.5 times 5 in each direction, because each block is 2.5 meters tall, I believe. Large blocks, that is. But yeah, so it makes a pretty decent sized hole. And that was maybe 45 to a minute of mining. And I'm going to check out all these cargo containers that I have hooked up in the back here. I have 3 of them, I believe. I'm going to check out one of them. I don't know which one it goes into initially. Hello. Oh, here it is. In that short amount of time, I got 204k of stone and almost 500k of iron ore. So that is a considerable amount of asteroid and resources I just collected. So, I mean, this thing is a monster. It's a total beast when it comes to actually collecting resources. But yeah, I've just been messing around with this, and I thought you guys might enjoy watching a quick video on it. I thought it was pretty cool. It kind of annoys me how the piston thing is all wacky, but yeah. Anyways, guys, if you guys did like the video, be sure to like the video. And if you guys haven't already, please subscribe to watch my other videos, and also to get updates on when I upload a new video and everything. I want to thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.